Unless a club connects the ball below its equator and on its inside right quadrant, it is going to hit the ball over the top with an out to in or even along the target line to in swing path. Every time a joint has the opposite orientation from what it requires for correct impact, it must make compensatory moves to reroute itself. This is the time when the body finds it much simpler to swing the club over the top than to make the complex reroute. When the golfer's lead side, in this case left side, including the shoulder, hip, knee and ankle, are lower than the right side, there is a good chance that there will be a phase 1 over the top movement as the golfer tries to reroute the right side into position for impact. Even if the golfer is able to make a sophisticated compensatory movement and start the downswing with the lower body, phase 2 over the top movements can still take place. That happens because of the awkwardly positioned right shoulder, elbow, forearm and wrist. If the right shoulder is in internal rotation, which is seen when the elbow points backwards, or the forearm is pronated, meaning rolled over on top, or the wrist is extended or bent backwards, compensations will be required. Phase 1 over the top compensatory adjustments are made as the golfer tries to drop the right side lower than the left. They include starting the downswing with the upper body rather than the lower, early spinal extension, casting, swing, and hanging back. Phase 2 over the top movements are much more subtle and much more last minute and take place as the golfer tries to reposition the awkwardly placed joints of the right arm. The entire upper body, the right thigh or the right shoulder might start the downswing movement. The right elbow is a fussy joint. It will only straighten or extend and bend or flex when the bicep is pointing away from the body, which is a simple way of saying when the shoulder is in external rotation. This picture clearly shows how an over-the-top movement presents the right shoulder in internal rotation. With the right arm in this awkward position just before impact, the elbow may or may not be able to straighten correctly to deliver the club from an inside path. And therefore, folks, many more people are over the top than realize it. The only way you can tell is if you bludgeon the ball into submission with this giant divot and the ball rides out in it, or smother the ball and don't get ideal flush contact and beautiful ball flight.